How we going? It's Josh at Intheswitch, like and all that stuff. Any of the stuff here that we're talking about, there'll be links below where you can purchase them online. It'll help the channel out if you do that. Now today we're going to be talking about some of the games. Discovered something, okay? But we've got a Switch game. You identify it by the fact that it says Switch there. We obviously have the one that's been spoke about a little bit, and right down here, where is it there? It'll say it's a game key card. So to make that short, that is literally a game. It has a digital key on there which will allow you to purchase it through the online store. The other benefit on this one here is that you can still trade it in and you can still sell it, and once you don't have the actual game card, you also won't be able to use the digital one. So unlike if you were to buy it online, you wouldn't actually be able to do anything with it. This one here, red banner along the top, this one here is just a game. It's the same, it's just a Nintendo Switch 2. But then I did notice here on the Zelda, it's a Nintendo Switch 2 game, right? I'll just read what it says down here to you. It says, this Nintendo Switch 2 edition comprises the Nintendo Switch game and the Nintendo Switch 2 edition upgrade pack. So the question I have is this a Nintendo Switch 2 game with also a game key card for, well, I should say, sorry, is it the Nintendo Switch game with a Nintendo Switch 2 key card? Is that what you're actually purchasing when you get this? I'll say it again. The Nintendo Switch 2 edition comprises the Nintendo Switch game and the Nintendo Switch 2 upgrade, which will be a key to download the upgrade, potentially, I'm assuming, online. Maybe it's on the card, I don't know. But that's what I'm doing. So obviously, I've played this on the Nintendo Switch 2. I have, over here, my Nintendo Switch. As you'd see, the screen down the bottom went black. I'm going to slide it back into the cradle there, and then it will just fire back up here. So let's just do this together. Let's change the screen around. Let me take that, and let's put this in the top of the old Nintendo Switch. Okay, so here we are. This is the controller. You know, we're gonna hit there. Well, just for that, I don't want to download it right now, but let's go to the, is that it there? Yeah, start software. Let's go across to my account. Let's go there. So as you see, it is literally starting. So there we go. You have, and that is the it is the Zelda Nintendo Switch 2 edition Breath of the Wild. And like I said, you can read it down here. This one here says game key only. The Nintendo Switch game has nothing. The Zelda, on the other hand, has, like I've said, it even notes down here, it says the upgrade pack is also available separately. For details, see nintendo.com.au Switch 2 upgrades. So virtually, this game, even though it was in the red jacket, is actually the Nintendo Switch game with either the upgrade included in there or you're upgrading it when you download it. So obviously this is starting, and what I'm going to do here is I'm also going to show, I'm going to just pop out of that for a moment. Oh look, it started to download it. Do we wait? What I might do is I might fast forward through this. So I'm just going to go like to close the software. I'm going to leave this and let that upgrade, because I already know that when this upgrades it's going to work. That's because I've already actually done that on this machine, which I'll also show you again. I'll physically show you me putting the red cartridge in and activating it. So we could probably do a bit of that right now while that's doing it. Let's just change over to here, and I will go to there, and we'll hit that, and this thing here is going to come. Can you see that? How do we see that? Ooh, where do I go? You see that there? Let's bring that. It says right there, insert the game card, right? Cool. So I don't actually have the digital copy of this game. We have nothing in it. This is about to finish downloading here, I'd say. There we go. So that says that it's successfully downloaded. We're just going to hit it again. This is just to simply make sure that once that updates happen, that this will still play. So there we go. It is now loading back up again. So even after that update, no problems at all. That's starting again. Back to the home screen. There we go. So again, what I'll do is I'll pull that out of. So now I've pulled that out. The game card. I will pop over here, and we'll just pop that into there like that, and we'll hit OK. Yep, cool. So again, that there is just firing up, no problems at all. So what we'll do, yeah, there you see, like it's firing up. What I'll also do is I'll just grab, say, this game. I'll pop that in the, and we'll just, so there you go. So as you see there, I just put that in, and it's saying the Nintendo 2 software cannot be played. This one is still going. It is still going fine. And again, I will just pop that out. So there we go. So, you know, the question's got to be is, you know, if you have a Nintendo Switch and you are purchasing games and it has this written down here, it does appear that you will be able to buy the Nintendo Switch 2 and play it on either your Nintendo Switch or your Nintendo Switch Lite, because I did it on both of them. So, fun fact, if you're looking to upgrade but you're not going to do it yet, and there's still a few games you might want to buy, if in the future there are Nintendo Switch 2, and then I suppose the question is, will they stop making a bunch of these things? Will they just all be Nintendo Switch 2, and then will there actually be games that were previously on the Nintendo Switch that will just play, and you'll just buy the Nintendo Switch 2 version and you'll just also be able to play it on the Nintendo Switch? Mind you, I did, before I even started this, just so you know, I did a quick Google search right here, so you can read that if you want, but it is, the question was, can Switch play Switch 2 games? No, a standard Nintendo Switch 1 in brackets, cannot play game cards designed for the Nintendo Switch 2. This would kind of be correct in potentially a game that was designed from the start to only play on Nintendo Switch 2. But it does appear if it potentially is one that was from Nintendo Switch that's now been upgraded like this one has to work on Nintendo Switch 2, that it's very possible that you will be able to use it. You know, this one here you definitely can. So keep an eye out for it, and keep in mind that you might be able to be buying the Nintendo Switch versions in preparation for the upgrade. So thanks a lot. This is Josh at Intheswitch, and just put likes and everything in the bottom and follow, and if you want to buy one of these, buy it from the link below. Or yeah, so have a good day. Found that quite interesting.